Imagine a young woman, walking home from a friend's house on a quiet evening, and then, nothing. Gone. No explanation. No trace. For 6 years, her disappearance baffled everyone, until, one day, a call came in, and she was found. Alive. But the truth she brought with her. It's a revelation that will send chills down your spine. This is a story that will haunt you, and leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about disappearance. April 14, 2019. Emily Carter, just 23 years old, left her friend's house, walking home in the cool evening air. She was talking on the phone, laughing, nothing out of the ordinary, until the call ended abruptly. Her phone went silent. No texts. No calls. Nothing. The next morning, her car was found, abandoned. A small street, just outside of town. No sign of struggle, no clues. Just emptiness. And Emily, she was gone. For weeks, the search continued. No one knew where she had gone. Family, friends, even the police were left to wonder, what happened to Emily Carter? Years passed. The case turned cold. But then, just when it seemed like Emily's disappearance would remain a haunting mystery, a call came in. An anonymous tip led the police to a farmhouse, hidden far away, isolated from the world. 6 years had passed since that cold April night, and yet there, in that decaying farmhouse, they found her. Alive. But what they discovered next, was nothing anyone could have prepared for. Emily was weak. Disoriented. She didn't recognize the officers who found her. She didn't remember how she got there, or who had been with her. She was lost in time. But soon, she started to speak. The truth began to unfold, piece by piece. And what she said? It shattered everything. Emily hadn't been abducted. She hadn't been held captive. No. Emily had chosen to disappear. 6 years. She had vanished willingly. She had walked away from everything, her family, her life, because she was running. Not from someone, but from herself. Emily's confession left everyone speechless. The farmhouse, the isolation, the silence, it was all part of her escape. She had been living there, under an assumed name, hiding from the world and, most terrifyingly, hiding from her own mind. 6 years. And during that time, Emily had only one desire, to disappear. To leave behind a life that had become too much to bear. She wasn't running from danger, she was running from the overwhelming weight of her own struggles, her depression, her anxiety, her sense of hopelessness. She thought she could erase herself. Start over. But the truth is, you can't erase your past. No matter how far you run. When Emily was found, she returned to a world that had moved on without her. Her family, heartbroken, tried to understand. But could they? Could they ever forgive her for disappearing, for leaving them in the dark? 6 years. So much time had passed. So many unanswered questions. And now, Emily was back. But the person who returned, was she the same person who had left? Some disappearances leave us with more questions than answers. And sometimes, the truth is far darker than we could ever imagine. Emily Carter's story will never be forgotten, but the question remains, was it an escape, or was it a cry for help? What do you think? Was Emily's disappearance her only way out, or something far more troubling? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling stories that will keep you questioning the truth.